We're in New York. Hello, I'm Gianna. Welcome to my New York travel vlog. I'm going to be doing just a week in my life here in New York while I'm visiting. My husband and I are here for 2.5 weeks dog sitting for a friend, so it's amazing. We get to just chill in their apartment and hang around our old stomping grounds. If you don't know, I've lived in New York for like 9 years from college and then living there 5 years after. But I moved to Chicago almost 2 years ago, and this is only my second time back, which feels crazy to just be away from a place that I called home for so long. I'm really excited that we're here for this length of time because it really feels like we're actually living here again and you can go at a slower pace. We took the first week pretty easy, so that's why I'm filming this week, because we're actually going to be doing a bunch more like sightseeing and stuff and, you know, going back to old favorites. So I'm really excited to share that with y'all. I'm just doing a quick little makeup situation because I'm really hungry and we're going to go to lunch soon. So just putting on a little bronzer. The sun has been out the last couple days and it is absolutely lovely. I think I soaked up a bit too much sun the other day. My face got a little irritated. It was like, we don't know what to do with that as of yet. But yeah, I'm just super happy to be here. Let's finish up my makeup. Alright, here's the super simple makeup look all done, and now we're ready to hit the sidewalk and get some lunch. Let's do it. Okay, we went to Money Cat for lunch, and this place is so beautiful. The decor is amazing, there's plenty of seating. We got the pork spring roll to start, and that was so crispy and delicious. And then I got the coconut curry pho, and Will got the banh mi dip lunch special, which is an amazing deal. But this coconut curry pho was off the charts. Like, I love a coconut curry to begin with, but I finished the broth, and I never do that. Anyway, I immediately wanted to have this meal again before we left. After lunch, we headed to Billy's Marketplace to do some grocery shopping. We used to go shopping here sometimes, and I remember being so excited when it first opened. It's so big and bright, and the shelves are always stocked. It's like you're in The Truman Show. Okay, it's a little grocery haul. I got some salty snacks because I'm always in my salty phase because I'm dehydrated. We got some cereals for breakfast so that we're not eating out too much in the morning, you know, those croissants add up. We also got some chewy bars to take when we're out for a while and want a little snack. Also got some of this chicken sausage in case we decided to cook a meal at home. Some ramen for easy lunches because, as I said, every meal adds up. And this mango just because it smelled super good. Oh, and I got this kombucha because it was the first time I'd seen it not in a 6-pack and I really wanted to try it. And then these Olipop's, on TikTok I mentioned that I tried one and really hated it. But someone said to try the orange flavor, so I'm gonna give that one a shot. All right, we just got back from lunch and did some grocery shopping afterwards, and oh my god, I am so full. Like, I would totally recommend Lucky Cat if you're in the area. That coconut chicken curry was so freaking good, but I felt like I had a huge water balloon in my belly. Also, we drank like two pitchers of the water that they give you because I guess we're pretty dehydrated, so that doesn't help that it's like broth and water. I'm just sloshing around, walking around Brooklyn. Now we're back, and I think we're gonna kind of have a chill rest of the day. Our friends, like us, love board games, so their apartment is full of them. So I think Will and I are gonna pick one out to play and have a little chill time. Maybe a cooperative one will be a good idea because he's a lot better at board games than I am, but it'll be fine either way. And tonight, we still don't have dinner plans, but I have a lot of recs for my friends and old places that I'd want to revisit. So maybe I'll just like pick a random number or something because time's running out and I kind of want to check out a lot of places. It was so nice to walk around though. We walked by a park and they have a like dog area and the dogs are going crazy. They're chasing pigeons and it just feels like everyone's living their best life now that the sun's out. So it's really beautiful to behold. I think I'm gonna go pick out a board game, maybe have a snack, and I'll catch up with you guys later. Will and I chose a quick co-op board game called Forbidden Desert, and we hadn't played this one before. We actually played the like prequel on one of our earliest dates, which is really cute. But we won, spoiler alert, and we haven't played games too much recently. We just haven't had the time, so this was really nice. We ordered some sushi for dinner. I cannot get enough of this spicy white tuna roll. Also, this kombucha was delicious. The blueberry flavor that we got tasted like actual freaking blueberries, like not artificial. Totally recommend. And then an episode of Columbo and a Bulls win. That's a perfect night. Good morning, happy Tuesday. It is a beautiful day in New York. I mean, we've got the sun shining, babies crying, music playing. I'm so glad I have these noise canceling headphones now. I wish I had them when I lived in New York because we lived next to a gas station that was like blasting music. Whenever people would come up to pump their gas, they got the doors open, they got Despacito playing. So these have really come in clutch because I've got to work this morning. But after that, I think we're gonna head to a little coffee shop and do some co-working because I've got a longer day of work today. I don't know if you can hear those birds. They're going off. They're having a great time, and I'm ready to make this a great day too. So I'll check back in with you later. Okay, I just finished up my only meeting for the day, so we're gonna head out to a coffee shop and see if they have some seats, and Will and I are just gonna try and get some work done out in the fresh air. Maybe inside if it's too cold. We'll see. Let's get going. Okay, we just got back from the cafe and there was plenty of seating. We were outside for a little bit, but then the sun was like, I had to keep scooching because it kept messing with my screen. So we went inside and the counters were tall enough that I, a shorty, could use them as like a standing desk, and it was really fun. I got like a whole bunch of work done. Like I ran out of work to do and I was like, oh, I guess we go home now. But that was really cool, and I'd like to find a place in Chicago to do that. That'd be awesome. I also got my second cup of coffee for the day because your girl is a little tired. I don't know about you, but it's just hard for me to sleep on beds that aren't my own, and we've been here for like over a week now, and the sleep is slowly starting to like accumulate, you know, the good nights, but still keeps me a little bit tired. So gotta go with the coffee to get through the day. But now we kind of have like a little chill break before we're gonna go back out to get dinner and then go to my friends in the evening. So I'm gonna try and get my energy back and probably just like lay on the couch and do some TikTok editing or something. If you don't follow me on TikTok, I would highly recommend. I'm trying to be really consistent there as well as here. It's been really fun. Anyway, that's my little update, and I'll catch you when it's dinner time. Good morning, it's Wednesday and we're running a little behind, but we're on our way to see Hadestown. First we're gonna get lunch, get a little grilled cheese, see Hadestown. I think we'll hang out around in Manhattan, do some other fun things, so we'll see where the day takes us. But now we gotta get moving, so let's go. Okay, that melt was a little mid. I feel like I remember the melt shop being a more interesting place, but I don't know, maybe it's the midtownification of it. But I'm still really excited. We got here actually really quickly, so now we have time to kind of wander around before we go to the show. So I think we'll just take in the midtown sights, billboards and such, all the people. Everyone's on their lunch break, a lot of suits. And then we'll head to Hadestown. This is gonna be our third time seeing it. It is such a phenomenal show if you ever get the chance to see it, especially on tour as well. You don't have to come all the way to New York to get that experience, but I would totally recommend fitting it into your schedule if possible. Okay, that show was so good. It was our third time seeing it, and this time actually there were different actors playing Eurydice and Hermes, and it was our first time seeing them in those roles, and they did amazing. Brought like a very different, but also, you know, very sticking with the structure of the roles, but the energy, to see that different energy was just awesome, and I'm really glad we got to experience that. And then afterwards, you saw we went to the drama bookshop. We got a play that I loaned out to a friend and never got back, so I've been wanting to rebuy it for a while, and it's actually the first play I did in an acting class, so I just always want to have that in my collection. And then I got a new play, I believe from Lynn Nottage, who I love her work, so I just grabbed it. I walked in realizing like I had no idea what I wanted, but I just wanted to see their new space. Really lovely space. They have a cafe too, and carpet that is like weirdly thick, carpet that like goes up to your ankles. And now we're in Madison Square Park. We walked down, and I walked past where I used to work, and it's just so weird being in like walking streets that I used to walk every day in my little like commuter business bitch life, and I don't know, I feel very different, obviously. I don't know how to put into words how it feels being back in New York, especially in this part of Manhattan. We're gonna go get a donut now, the snack between lunch and dinner. Let's go get the best donut in New York, in my opinion. Oh my goodness, I'm so beat from today. I just finished having dinner, had some pho from Lucy's. It wasn't as good as usual, which is irritating, but yeah, my feet hurt so bad. We walked from 50th Street and ended up at Union Square, 14th Street, and I wore my Converse instead of my comfy shoes because I was like, I want to look cute, dang it. And yeah, she did, but my corns, my little pinky toes, they'd like to have a word with me. Anyway, it was a really good day. It was really, really fun. I'm just so happy to be here, to be back with Will, and to be walking around, going to our old places, doing fun things. But I'm super exhausted, so I think we're gonna watch a Bulls game and Columbo Classic and call it a night. So I'll see you Thursday. Thursday ended up being a very chill day. It was rainy and overcast, which worked out because it was another full work day for me. So I just got myself a little oat latte and my usual cereal and got right to it. We ordered Chinese food for dinner, and please tell me why Chinese food hits so different in New York. The orange chicken was crispy and tender, and the pork fried rice was pretty good too. Just hit the spot. Good morning, it's Friday, and I'm getting ready to go get my brows and lashes done. My favorite esthetician is in Brooklyn, and I haven't been able to see her since I left, so I'm gonna go see her to get those little touch-ups done because I really haven't found anyone that I can trust with my lashes. So I'm really excited to get my little lash lift on and come out a fresh new woman. So let's go do that. Oh, I also washed my hair this morning and did a little color refresh. If you watched my glow up video, you'll see I did like a concoction to refresh my red hair. And then literally the next day, my amazing stylist Felix came by and dropped off their own custom color refresh combination. So that's what I used this morning, and I feel like my hair looks amazing. Like I just came out of the salon. Like the technology, it's incredible. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out. My hair's looking real good. we've just been walking around in Brooklyn Heights. We walked on the promenade, which is probably my favorite place in New York, to be honest. I feel so at peace here, especially on a day like today where the sun's out, it's not too hot or too cold, and it's just really lovely walking with Will and seeing all the sights that we've seen a million times before, but now in a slightly different context. Now we're gonna head home, and I'm gonna meet up with a friend from work who I actually worked with at my last job, and now we've found each other again. But we're gonna catch up at Money Cat, which I went to before. She suggested it and I was like, yes please. I've been dying to go back since I just went. But that's what we're gonna get up to tonight, so let's head home. Hello, coming at you on a pretty dreary Saturday in New York, but as you probably saw, I just was exhausted yesterday. I think I walked like 16,000 steps, and I didn't really feel how tired I was because I was just so excited, like being in downtown Brooklyn and stuff. And then when I got home, I was just like, I need food and to lay down and then to not move for like 12 hours. So had a really late morning today, which was really nice, and kind of just, it lined up perfectly with the weather. Like the weather was like, just chill out, and that's exactly what I'm doing. And I'm gonna go grab dinner with my best friend tonight and gonna get to see her again before we leave. And then tomorrow, hopefully I have enough energy left, but we're gonna have a really fun day in Bushwick doing all of our favorite things. So that video should be coming soon as well. Thank you so much for like being here and experiencing this week in New York with me. It was really fun to do this video and kind of share my favorite places and new places and just my thoughts on like returning to New York after having lived here for so long and now living somewhere else as it goes. It's a tale that millions of people I'm sure have told, but this one's mine. So yeah, if you have any questions about what it was like living in New York or my thoughts now living in a different big city, drop them in the comments, or maybe you're living in New York now and tell me cool places I should check out when I come back so I don't feel so out of the loop. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I really appreciate it. And if you want to subscribe or like or do something like that, hey, I'm not gonna stop you. I'll see you next time, all right?